Oh, you know what? I need to open up that thing first, or all that smoke's gonna come in here. Okay. That is crazy how quick this starts. What? I can't believe how good that worked. Let me get the package real quick. I'm gonna read it. It's called Fatwood. Comes from the tree stumps of non-endangered pines that continue to absorb quick burning pitch after the trees have been felled. The concentrated 100% natural resin ignites quickly from one match and generates an intense, sustained flame. Yeah, I would have to say so. That is crazy. I just want to thank Duraflame Fatwood for sponsoring. Just kidding. I just bought these and I have no affiliation with Fatwood. Yeah.
It looks good. It's working.
Yeah, it does look cool. And it is giving off a lot of heat already.
Really?
Watch how quick this thing lights up.
Don't waste them. Maybe you have the fire on.
You said they were $4. That's crazy. Hey, I bet our chimney's going right now. You're all,
Is the door unlocked in his room?
yeah. It has to be, because look at all that smoke.
I know.
It's a little bit of smoke pouring out. So that's our first fire to start here. And you guys have seen the outside of this house and a little bit of the inside, but I think it's time to give you an official walkthrough and kind of tell you guys our plans. So let's head on inside. All right, so here's our living room. Pretty basic. One of the things I want to do is redo this door, which I'm doing the garage door right now, so that's good practice for the front door. And another thing I want to do is the mantle in a kind of Tudor revival style. Just probably quarter sawn white oak from floor to ceiling. Something cool that kind of goes with that cottage feeling. This is a cottage house, and we're going to try to keep it like that for the most part in the original house. But in the addition, which I'll show you guys shortly, it's going to be a little bit different than cottage look. What are some of the things we talked about in here that you want to do?
Well, I know we talked about raising the ceiling just because it's the entryway. Did you still think we should do it? We really want to, but we just don't. Unsure about what goes into that, because right here is the edge of the house. The roof line goes this way. So to raise the ceiling, it'd have to be like that, or else we can do like a barrel ceiling, which I think would be really neat.
Yeah, I really like the historic barrel ceilings. We have the room in the attic to do it, and since it's a barrel, as the roof line, goes up, the barrel will go up with it, so we could probably get away with that. So that's one of the things we wanted to do, redo all the trim, obviously. And then for these openings, like this opening here, we probably want to make that an arch. This big one right here, we also want to make into a kind of a fancier arch.
They called it something, right?
Yeah, it's like there's this company that makes these kits, and they kind of give you like these cool looking arches. Yeah. I think that's what we want to do, just to kind of keep it a little bit more simple. In my mind, because of what we do, I want to just trim everything out, but I think we need to find a balance where if we have these openings that aren't trimmed, they're just kind of an architectural detail, then the mantle will kind of speak more for itself. Mm-hmm. And we could do little things here and there that, it's like that saying, when you have a hammer, everything looks like a nail. Like, you want to just hit everything, you want to trim everything out, but it's not a good balance. So I'm going to go crazy on some trim on the other side of the house. But which way do you want to go?
Well, here too, I was thinking that you wanted to do the high wainscoting. They called it where you put a plate rest.
Brent, when he came over, he gave me that advice of putting a high wainscot that's like an arts and crafts look. So it'd be, probably about this high, 5 foot or so. And then putting a plate rail on top of it. So a plate rail is just like a little ledge where you could put plates on it. I don't know. That sounds like a pretty cool idea.
I would love it, but I just want wallpaper. So wallpaper on the top. But
Yeah, that would be cool.
High wainscoting.
You
Probably
want to
this
tell
whole
them about
room,
your
right?
wall?
Well, yeah, this is the original. This used to be the back of the house. So inside this really wide wall is brick that looks like the outside, and there's also a window in here as well. So we really want to open this up, but since this is a load-bearing part right here, I'm not sure how much we could. I would love to have gotten rid of it, but you can't. So definitely just trying to open it up as much as we can so that we can keep on going with the inside, so it doesn't feel so like such a hard stop when you walk in.
Yeah, because as you come through there, you could see through here, and then you'd be able to see into the 2006 edition. So this right here is a load-bearing wall, like she mentioned, and we can put an LVL, I think, from here to that wall over there for support. But I think we're gonna have to leave a column here because as you go to the kitchen, you'll see why. But is there anything else you want to talk about here? That's pretty much
I didn't
it.
even know, yeah, just that, and I would like to have put in like double windows there, but I don't know if that's something. I love windows, so I would love to add more windows.
What do you think about some shallow wood beams? Like not really thick beams, but those kind of cottage
maybe.
style. That'd be cool.
It feels like the ceiling is higher in here, is it? No, right?
No, they're all
it just
8.
feels like it.
These are all 8-foot ceilings, except for over here. So you want to go into the kitchen first?
Yes.
Or should we go?
I thought it makes sense.
It's a circle house.
Dining room, kitchen.
Okay, yeah, and then we can go that way.
Yeah,
right?
I really wish, this whole thing would move and be over here instead. So then the oven would be like in here, and then this would go all the way across here with stools across here. But I don't know about this wall. I don't know about that wall. So, but that would be that would be really great to just have.
Yeah.
Right here you can eat, and this whole thing just a bunch of chairs around, because in this it's really kind of narrow. It'd be okay for, I guess, just a smaller family, but with our big family, when you open the trash and the dishwasher, like that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Or the oven too, I'm like, excuse me, and I gotta get on this side because I'm right-handed to open the oven. Really, it's just a little tight in here, so I wish that this wasn't here.
Yeah, you probably, if we do an island at all, it might be like very small and mobile, right?
Right,
Like
the
kind of
more
like
narrow ones, like
those
just
cart
a wood-
ones.
Exactly, like a cart, I think.
And those are kind of cottages too, you know, like a
Yeah.
little cart. That'd be cool, and I can have fun building that. So that'd be cool.
I'm thinking
It's-
we move the fridge. If I want to put an island or like a counter here, then the fridge would have to move, and I'm thinking it should go into the pantry.
Which this pantry is odd.
It's not much of a pantry.
Yeah, it's just a little closet. But this right here, it's just an awkward space.
I think the fridge would be good here. You can see how narrow it is though.
Yeah.
That's the end of it. So I think the fridge could fit here with possibly some shelves across this side or this side, I don't know.
Yeah.
Little shelves. And then this would be like a whole wall of pantry, because I'd get rid of the oven, it'd go into
The peninsula.
that I want to put in, and then this would be all just food, all pantry
Yeah.
storage, all your food storage, and then I don't really like upper cabinets, so these would probably be on this.
Yeah.
And this would be gone. You just have lower. I just
And probably
like the way it
windows, right?
feels. Yep, more windows, and yeah, just a really slick counter, probably something easier to clean. There's a lot of grout lines.
Yeah,
in
these
here,
tiles
so.
are funny.
Yeah, it feels really nice. I see
Yeah.
where they're going. It looks maybe a little French. You know, they had their wine and grape and stuff when we came in. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So I think that's what they were going for, but we want to kind of change up the
Yeah,
style
we
a little
just
bit.
want to take it back a little bit more.
Yes,
So,
so-
and I'll be doing all the cabinets, everything. So that'll be a
gonna be
challenge.
crazy.
Yeah, all this will be gone. So yeah, and the challenge is we might have to buy another little house to live in, right? When
We
do
talked
this.
about it.
But
I told him like we should have had like
we
another
can't
little
do that.
house.
I was just
No,
joking.
because in this area, like this original house was 2-bedroom, 1 bath. So a lot of the houses in this area are 2-bedroom, 1 bath. So when you're buying a tiny house, I mean, it's
But
a
then
lot.
you're taking 7 people into a tiny house.
That has a kitchen. This
Yeah.
house won't have a kitchen. So
It's gonna be a challenge.
yeah, we'll see.
It's gonna, yeah, it'll be a challenge. So that's the kitchen. We'll see what we come up with on it, but it'll all be redone. And all the floors will be redone too. If you look down, these are like nickel gap floors or something, I don't know. But these are original oak hardwood floors. These are nickel gap oak floors. And then over here is just it's kind of like a timeline of like, you know,
You can
good.
see, yeah, the changes.
Yeah, it just gets worse as you get into the more modern. This is just like a laminate engineered thing. I don't even know, but it's definitely doesn't look good compared to the real.
And so when you're redoing the floors, we'll be in the 2-bedroom, 1-house, tiny house, maybe.
That was just a joke.
I mean, how are we going to do that? How are we going to redo floors and live here?
We'll have to do it just one room at a time, I guess.
I don't know.
And then when I go to sand them, then we'll have to get like a Airbnb or something. I don't know. It's a challenge. That's why this process is going to be slow. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But this is a circle house, which we love. She thought about blocking this off, and I was like, no, I don't want to do that, because I like chasing the kids in circles through here. It's pretty fun. And then the kids ride their scooters and like laps through here.
I don't like it, but he says it's okay.
So yeah, I like this hallway because
It's pretty wide. Yeah,
yeah, it's wide compared to like the newer builds, which is crazy.
Yep.
It gets a wide hallway, and in here I'll probably do maybe something small. I don't know. There's really not a whole lot to do in
We talked about
here.
doing little beams across the top of this one.
Yeah,
I don't know how we would do that.
I thought about doing that, yeah, and then incorporating that into the attic door so it's like hidden, and then maybe like a small wainscot or something. I've considered a lot, and that's something we're gonna have to still keep considering because I don't know yet. So coming in right here, there's a little bathroom that can't go all the way in because there's a little toilet right here blocking this from opening. So you have to come in here and then close the door. Not cool. So yeah, but it is cool to have a full bathroom
right,
because we
yeah,
have a
I
big
do like
family
that.
like we mentioned, and yeah, so that's awkward. So we'll have to figure that out. And then I think there's a squirrel out there because he's crying. But yeah, this is the last room we'll show you in the original. This is the last room of the original house. It's a good sized bedroom. Right now we're using it as a schoolroom. And this is where I do my editing. So yeah, it's kind of an office schoolroom. I don't really even need an office. And that's pretty, oh, and those pictures right there are kind of our inspiration for this house that Ashley found. Our printer was out of ink, but that's what she wants the bathroom to look like. There's some beams, kitchen, just very simple. There's that opening we talked about, some other smaller beams. So yeah, it's not gonna be real flashy or anything like that. It's just gonna be balanced. I don't know.
Hopefully, that's what we're hoping for.
So I don't know why I just said that was the last room. I thought we already came through here, but we'll go. This is the last room of the original house, and this is the master bedroom. You can see it's a pretty good size.
Yeah.
And you think you want to get a queen size bed, right? So this bed doesn't cover up those windows.
Right, yeah, I think it'll fit better. It's just us, so.
Yeah.
We used to have the kids sleeping with us all the time, so we couldn't be without a king size bed, but now it's just him and I, so.
Yeah, and we thought about doing it right here, right? But you said it's not cool.
It wouldn't fit, yeah. Well, because I wanted to bring the office in here, but.
Yeah, and then put some kids over there. We're still figuring this whole thing out. We don't
really
even know.
trying to figure it out. Just what will work best for our family is what it is.
And we thought about doing something cool in here because we have the room up in the attic to mess with the ceiling in here too. So we're thinking about that, and then also, again, trimming out all these windows. This door right here goes out to the little patio. There's a little gazebo thing out there. And then I'll redo this door too as well. And then that's pretty much it for here. I mean, nothing too crazy.
Bathroom with no shower, just a bathtub. So we want to add a shower. This will probably be one of the things you do sooner than later. Just because whenever we shower, we have to go to the hallway bathroom. Everybody uses a hallway bathroom. So
yeah, even though the kids have their own, they like this one the most.
So we would like to add a shower in here, and I don't know, try to figure it out.
Yeah, let's show them.
This is like twice the size of the main bathroom that everyone uses, but nobody
And there's no
uses this one.
shower. So it is really gloomy in here. Everywhere, as you noticed. John's actually going to start priming today. I'm going to wrap up some tile in the laundry room. So yeah, this is it's kind of a depressing color, to be honest with you.
I
like
think so.
It's just so dark. We got to brighten this place up. I think this whole wall right here where this double door is and this mirror, this will be gone, and we're going to have to reconfigure this somehow because this is not a good use of space. Yeah, and there's a closet. So yeah, we've got to figure out something because this is a kind of a waste of space. I don't like this configuration
I just really want a shower because I
Yeah, this is.
It doesn't take baths. I mean, it's just sitting there.
Yeah,
That's what it does.
I don't think we'll ever use that. We'll figure it out. I don't know. All right, so let's just go over here, and here's the other reason I think we have to have a column here, because this is also load bearing the edge of the original house. So I think if there's a column here that kind of supports these two laminated veneer beams, then we can open this up. But I don't have much framing experience or remodeling experience, so if you have any tips or suggestions on that, I'd definitely be open to see what you think we can do with this, because this is not open concept right here, which most cottages aren't really open concept anyways, but this I think would be an exception, because this is just a weird wall that breaks up this whole living space.
Yeah, exactly.
And
so then right here, where the back door is where the back door used to be.
Yeah.
So you'd step right into, hit this part, and you'd be outside on the back porch. So so I'm guessing there might be brick inside this wall too.
Yeah.
Which is why it's so wide.
Yeah, these walls are a lot wider, so they just drywalled over the exterior walls. So you really want to take a hammer to this, right?
Yes.
She was thinking about it while we were at work one day. She's like, I almost busted through that wall today. I'm like, don't do it yet.
I just want to really look in there. I want to see what's in there.
Yeah. Well, another thing too that I like about this, since this used to be an access to exterior, we kind of were thinking about turning these two windows into doors and making steps down to the driveway. This goes right out to the driveway, and then this would be a good way to get in the house when you have items like groceries or whatever, because right now we have to go through the front all the way around or through the garage, which is usually full of dust now that I'm in there working. And it's just inconvenient. So that would be cool, right?
Yes.
To turn that into...
Thinking about it, yeah, maybe even like a little porch right there. I don't know.
The previous owners did this addition, which is great, because we wouldn't have even considered this house with our family if this wasn't here.
Right.
Because there are rooms up there. I'm not going to take you up there. It's just basic bedrooms, so we probably won't do much up there anyways. But here is a really cool place to do a lot of cool stuff. So like I can do a really cool mantle there. We'll take out that hearth, take it to the floor, do some awesome trim work. This right here will all be completely redone. I'm going to rebuild these newel posts. I'm going to do the handrails, all this, the stairs. I'll have this panelized using all Windsor One stuff.
Is that a word? Panelize?
I use it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know if it's a word, but it'll all be paneled. Yeah,
Paneled.
I don't know. So yeah, all of this will be completely redone, and that'll be kind of a tribute to classic trim carpentry. You know, just paneling everything and just making it look really cool. One cool thing I considered that I like, I've seen someone do this before, but they had like they made a newel post that looked like a little lighthouse kind of, and there was actually a light inside of the top of it.
But instead of a lighthouse, you can make it look like a lantern.
Yeah,
like
or
cottage.
something. I
More
don't know.
lantern though.
But that would be cool to have lights running through here and hide the wire in the handrail or something.
I know we talked about though, like just putting like wider stairs here going down.
Yeah, I actually want to do that because I think this railing is awkward. So this staircase right here is not up to code at all. It just feels awkward when you walk down it. So it needs a longer run. But anyways, I want to basically extend this all the way over there so you have a larger space to walk down rather than being funneled through this opening here. And then,
Funneled, that's how it feels.
well, do you want to tell them what you want to do here with the doors, like how you want to do it?
I don't know. Well, yeah, I definitely love like accordion style, like big doors. I love outdoor inside, so I wanted to add doors here. You really want to know what I want to do? Do I really tell
I don't think so.
Or, okay.
No, let me let him out.
Because I have like big ideas, but he doesn't agree, so I don't know who will win. What I really wanted to do was a brick all the way up this. I wanted to move the TV to above the fireplace and drop the fireplace. Add accordion doors here and a swimming pool right outside the accordion doors. So when you come in through the house, you can see all the way through. You can see the swimming pool with the hot tub up here flowing into the swimming pool. That's really what I want.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's why I said, do you really want me to tell them?
No, it's just time and money. I'm still working on this laundry room.
I know. Well, that's what I said.
So I've got this, blocked off right now because I'm doing some tile in there, and it's like a really sensitive tile. I'm laying it all out right now. If you walk on it, if you breathe on it, it messes up.
It's unfinished. Well, it's unfinished, so it's sensitive because if you put anything on it, you can't wipe it off. It's unfinished. It's a concrete tile, so it really absorbs anything.
It has to be sealed off. So the last little space right here is a little powder bath. And
tiny little bathroom.
Yeah, but it's great because multiple.
It's an extra toilet.
Yeah,
We have 4 toilets in here. I want to get like a smaller sink. It's a little also tight here. There must have been like really skinny people living here. There's a lot of narrow spaces.
And here will probably just be what, wallpaper or replace the sink and
yeah, I seen that on Etsy. Remember the little concrete sinks? They're colored concrete sinks. They're like really narrow. Maybe the sink will come here or here. Yeah, and then just wallpaper the whole room. I've always wanted to do that.
And tile, right? New tile.
Like, yeah, probably matching tile for the laundry room. I think that would be cute.
What do you want to do down here? Hardwood, tile, terracotta, right?
Exactly. I was going to say, the truth is I want to do terracotta because you have the swimming pool with the terracotta tile, but I think we're going to do hardwood, which is nice. I love hardwood.
Wide plank hardwood would be cool. So yeah, if you have any ideas or especially tips on that, opening that up, that would definitely be appreciated. I probably should contact like a structural engineer or something, but I've relied on YouTube comments up until this point. So I think you guys have helped us out a lot. So yeah, if you have any suggestions to what we're trying to do here, anything cool, I'm definitely open to it. We had this same conversation on the last house where we completely redid it. We didn't do major remodeling, but we did like all the inside interior finishes, and we used a lot of people's advice and tips. So let us know, and yeah, thanks for hanging out with us on this video.